Stop saying very. Yes, this lesson will help you stop saying very, and instead you will learn how to express yourself in better English, how to sound more like a native speaker and increase your vocabulary, improve your writing and your speaking. So what's not to like? Okay, so it is easy to just put very before any adjective to make it stronger, but it makes your language very basic and just less interesting. So let's fix that right now. If the sun is out and it is hot, very hot, instead of saying very hot, you could say, it's boiling outside, it's sweltering, it's scorching. These work very well for very hot weather. You could describe the sun as the blazing sun, the scorching sun. So don't use very, use one of these instead. Or maybe it's winter and it's very cold. What can you say instead? It's freezing, or it's bitter outside. It's chilly. This is a little less cold. Or if something's very bad, what could you say? How about awful or terrible or dreadful? Or if someone's work was bad, you could say it was not up to scratch or second rate. Or if something is very good, you have just seen a movie and you could say it was phenomenal or exceptional or marvellous or superb or wonderful. So many fantastic words to use. Don't be boring, use them. In fact, if it is very boring, how could we say very boring instead? How about it's dull or monotonous or uninteresting or tiresome? If you're talking about a life with no excitement, a very boring life, you could say it's humdrum or mundane. A job that is very boring could be a tedious job. Or what about the opposite? You have seen a fabulous movie and it was full of action. What could you say? It was thrilling, it was electrifying or gripping, or I was on the edge of my seat. What if it's very short? You could say my friend left a very brief message. Let's look at some more very common, or better would be to say prevalent or everyday words. What if you haven't eaten all day and you are very hungry? You could say, I'm starving or ravenous, or I could eat a horse. Or if you're very tired, I'm exhausted. Or very common in colloquial British English is I'm knackered, or I'm drained, or weary. If something is very slow, you could say sluggish. For example, after a heavy meal, I always feel a bit sluggish and find it hard to concentrate. Or lethargic. The hot weather left me feeling lethargic and unmotivated to do much work. Or how about very fast? Maybe it was rapid or quick or swift. Or if you're walking fast, you could say, I enjoy a brisk walk every morning before breakfast. Or if someone is very poor, they could be hard up or broke. Or maybe in your writing you could say they were destitute, impoverished, needy or penniless. So many colourful words to make your language richer. Talking of rich, very rich could be wealthy, or colloquially we say well off or flush. I'm feeling flush today, meaning that you feel rich. Or in your writing you could say the affluent businessman or the prosperous business. This all makes your writing and your speaking more interesting. Okay, so let's try this out. Here is a text with some very words. It's monotonous and not at all engaging, so let's improve it together. When I left the house this morning, I felt the very hot sun on my skin. Yesterday had been very cold, so the fact the weather had improved was very good. I had been to the cinema the night before and seen a very bad movie. I had hoped that it would be action-packed and very exciting. So today I had planned to go and see another movie. I had read some very short reviews and they said that the movie was very good. However, because I had gone to bed late, I was very tired and so was walking very slowly. I needed to walk very fast to be on time to meet my friend. After the movie, we went to a restaurant to have a meal. I hadn't been paid, so I was very poor, but my friend was feeling generous as she had been paid and was feeling very rich. Overall, it was a good night. Okay, so let's see if we can prove this. Let's get rid of the verys. When I left the house this morning, I felt the very hot sun on my skin. What could we say instead of very hot? How about the scorching sun or the blazing sun on my skin? Yesterday had been very cold. How about freezing or bitter? So the fact that the weather had improved was very good. How about marvellous? I had been to the cinema the night before and seen a very bad movie. An awful movie or a terrible movie. I had hoped that it would be action-packed and very exciting. How about gripping or thrilling? So today I had planned to go and see another movie. I had read some very short reviews. Instead of very short, you could say brief, and they said that the movie was very good. Or how about here thrilling or exceptional? However, because I had gone to bed late, I was very tired. Maybe exhausted would be better here. And so I was walking very slowly. How about sluggishly? I needed to walk very fast. We could say quickly or rapidly here to be on time to meet my friend. After the movie, we went to a restaurant to have a meal. I hadn't been paid, so I was very poor. How about broke? This would be good here. But my friend was feeling generous as she had been paid and was feeling very rich. You could say wealthy or more colloquially flush. Overall, it was a very good night. How about an excellent night or a fabulous night? So now, can you see how that makes your language richer? So stop saying very and expand your vocabulary. You will be very pleased with the result. Or should I say, you'll be delighted with the result. Write down below some sentences with alternatives to very, and I promise to give you feedback on what you write. So that's it for today. Remember to like this video if you found it useful, share it with your friends learning English, and subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any new lessons that come out. Take care and see you very soon. Bye-bye.